What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with another Izzy Dip, which is to say another lucky dip sent by friend and champion of the channel, IzzyWorld. And this is a tune by Alphabeat, and the track is called The Spell. So I've never heard of this group, though I do enjoy the portmanteau of their artist title, or maybe like an individual. But I don't know, the name sounds more like a group. Either way, The Spell, spells can be used in a more genuinely metaphysical way, but I think oftentimes in more, pop culture, it's about the idea of being so transfixed or mesmerized by someone as if under the influence of a magic spell. So, I don't know, not knowing the group or artist, I have no basis for, comparative analysis or expectations, but yeah, if I had to guess, I would suppose it might relate to, again, some psychological or interpersonal attention or fascination that is akin to being under a spell. So let's see if that has anything to do with it. This is Alphabeat. The track is The Spell, and it's a track sent over by, again, friend of the channel, IzzyWorld. Layer in there, acid like, synth layer like, deep under all of that. Okay, but again, at the very beginning, I was like, man, this voice sounds familiar, but the more the song went on, I don't think I've heard anything by them or that voice before. Who knows, maybe I have and didn't realize it. But ultimately, it's a really nice voice. I enjoyed the sound of the lead. Obviously, there were other like female vocals interspersed with the lead, like I think in particular in the chorus, but I don't know if that was just her, layered in the way that, Annie Lennox or other, like Kate Bush will have like her vocals like all over the track at the same time. But I did enjoy that layering, and then obviously we heard a male voice eventually when it came to that kind of like hollow, but that big rising buildup that sort of floated for a minute or so, like a measure or so, and then dropped in. I really did enjoy that composition as well. But yeah, basically I was saying it's like a really good feel-good tune. It feels like the kind of track that if I had something like later in the day I was excited about and looking forward to, I'd put that on just to kind of like get myself into that mood. And it sounded like the other side of the I Put a Spell on You. The other person like, wow, like everything you do is so good. Like, what's your secret? I don't even know how you do it, but like, it's amazing. It's like I'm just mesmerized. It's like there's a spell on me. Which makes me think, is I Put a Spell on You, is CCR the original, or is that already a cover? I feel like that might be a tune that goes back even farther, but I certainly know their version, and I've heard like Annie Lennox cover it and other people, but this, again, it felt like the other side of that is like, wow, like you're just so amazing, and I like can't, get you and how incredible you are like out of my mind. But yeah, like I said, a really cool, like groovy tune, positive vibes, love the vocals. Once again, big shout out to Izzy. For the other people in the Lucky Dip series, I may not get to them tonight, but definitely this weekend there'll be at least a Lucky Dip from the 3 other sources that have become part of this journey. In fact, there's like Kim, I think, is going to join the Lucky Dip series too, because she's put on some like stuff that's very related to other deep dives I'm already doing, but also some stuff that's in some other directions. So I think I might pull some of that into here. So yeah, Lucky Dip deep dive and playlist is growing. So big shout out to Philip for kicking this off, and then also again, Han Solo has joined recently. Izzy's been sending me tunes for a while now. So and again, I've started to pull some things from Adam's collection, and indeed he's made another recommendation that I'm meaning to get to soon. So as many of you know, there's just so much going on in the channel now that time is finite, and so is my brain. Nevertheless, I will continue to try to get around to everything, including the Lucky Dip. So more of those coming this weekend. Do let me know what you think of this one, and Luca, the sleeping cat, and I at my feet. We'll see you next time. Peace.